Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here this morning along with co-host Curtis Stock. Thanks for tuning in each and every week. We certainly appreciate your support of the show and we hope you enjoy what you're listening to each and every week. You can join in on the show by jumping in via text and let us know what you're up to and what your thoughts are on the show. 780-218-9999. Another fabulous lineup for you this week with our first guest in a couple of moments, Kevin Thistle, the Executive Director of the PGA of Canada. Our second guest is Corina Kelepouris. She's from Drayton Valley, and she just qualified for the U.S. Senior Women's Open, an unbelievable accomplishment. We're going to talk junior golf with Derek Baker. He'll join us in studio today. We're going to go around YAG and check in with the Ranch Golf and Country Club and Adam Wisser. And our final guest of the day from the PGA of Alberta is Bryce Halverson, going to talk about a new program that the Assistant Board of Directors has got started here in Alberta. As always, at 9:40, we will have our trivia contest where one lucky listener will win a fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. This week's question of the week is, what is your favorite golf experience that you've enjoyed? Maybe it's a bucket list golf course you've played. Maybe it's getting a hole-in-one. Let us know. Text in at 780-218-9999. And this segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. And how the heck are you, Curtis Stock?
I'm good, Murray McCourt.
Well, I'm a little surprised. I asked you this morning, are you all golfed out? Because you had like 100 rounds of golf booked this week, and you said, no, you're not.
No, I was hitting the ball really good, so I want more.
All right. Well, hopefully you got a lot of golf lined up for you yourself this week as well.
Well, we're going to find out.
Well, starting on Tuesday, we're playing in the EST, Edmonton Sports Talk, first ever golf tournament on Tuesday. Stalker and I will be there. That'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. We just got our fancy new shirts we have to wear.
Yeah, they're nice.
They are real nice. That's awesome.
And Zach's going to be there, our producer.
Yeah, Zacticum. Been practicing on the range. Hey, you're playing together with Stalker too, Zach. I'm going to get the full details on your game from Stalker after that one.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a blessing and a curse for Stalker. Either he's going to have a great time seeing me fail, so he's going to laugh. He didn't sign up for a comedy show. He signed up for golf, but it might be a comedy show. And then on the other end of it, I might get the lucky shot, which will keep me in. And that's just what I got on mind right now. Like, I don't want to show up and embarrass myself too bad. But I've been practicing. I got blisters on my hands and everything, and I'm excited for it.
Well, and I told you that we're going to get you the $3,000 set of TaylorMade rentals from the ranch to play with. It's going to be heaven on earth to you compared to what you're practicing with now, bud.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to jump in with Kevin Thistle, Executive Director of the PGA of Canada. Good morning, Kevin. How are you today?
Great. Murray, how are you?
Hey, doing Curtis, well. How are you?
I'm very good, Kevin.
You're the fanciest dresser I've ever met, and it's bright and early in the morning, at least here in Edmonton. Maybe not where you are, but look at that. You're all dudded up like usual. Good for you, bud.
I'm all excited. Big show, so I thought I better dress up for the show, you know?
All right. Well, let's jump into it. The Aurora PGA Women's Championship in partnership with Golf Canada's She Plays Golf. Sounds like an absolutely fabulous collaboration. What is this all about?
Yeah, so it's our national championship, which is fantastic. You know, we've had winners such as Brooke Henderson, Lori Keane, etc. And we had a combination of, the top pros from the PGA of Canada and the amateurs. It was so great in partnership with Golf Canada. They had a festival going. They had their first tournament was in Vancouver. Then their second was at Glencoe in Calgary. Then their third was with us with the PGA of Canada at the TPC Osprey Valley. So we had 71 golfers. Amazing. We had a young lady, Michelle Ng, who won. She was 15 years old. Brooke Henderson was the youngest champion And this young lady was 15, so now she becomes the youngest champion of our tournament. Amazing. She shot 64 in round 2, and this is not an easy golf course at TPC Osprey Valley.
No, it's a tough golf course. Nice one.
It really is. And also throughout the week they had some festivals they had a women's business conference. They had like learn to play golf, that sort of thing. So it was really a huge celebration across the nation of women's golf and junior golf. So it was a nice collaboration between Golf Canada and ourselves, and it was just a huge success. Yeah, so thanks for bringing that up.
It's a great week to have you on the show, Kevin. The National Allied Golf Association, NAGA, just released a new economic study on golf in Canada. What is the NAGA, and what were some of the very positive findings that came out of the study?
Yeah, great question. So NAGA, for those who don't know, it's the National Allied Golf Association. It's like the PGA of Canada and our partners, Golf Canada, the National Golf Course Owner Association, the Superintendents Association, and the Club Managers Association, CMAC. So it's sort of the 5 governing bodies across Canada coming together to try to do some good. We were in Ottawa, sort of, I don't want to say lobbying, because we're not really lobbying the government days, but just make aware of how good golf is in Canada. And a lot of stats your listeners may not know. It's the number 1 participation sport in Canada by far. We always think hockey or maybe now soccer, but there's 6 million golfers who played 72 million rounds in 2023. Huge. We are the largest golfing nation in the world per capita, and a lot of people don't know that.
Right. Yeah. No, I saw that in the study. It's fantastic. And $382 million raised for charity golf events. You're attracting younger golfers and more women. Everything looks really good.
It is, and those are great stats too, because the charity component's amazing, and even the employment. The one thing I heard this week, the stats came out for employment, and they said how there's no, a lot of the numbers from Stats Canada was that the youth didn't have really anywhere to work. And the great thing we're very excited about is we've got 139,000 Canadians who work directly in the golf business, let alone the suppliers like the Titleist of the world, whatever. But out of that 139, 45,000 of the staff are students. So we can stand up and say, look, we're a great proving ground to get young people into jobs and into the golf business. So these are things that came out of the economic study.
Yeah, everything very positive. What province has the highest per capita participation rate in Canada? Alberta's got to be close to the top.
Alberta's really close. Saskatchewan's number 1.
Yeah, they've been there for a while.
They have. But I'll tell you one thing. So I live in Markham. I don't live in Toronto, of course, because not a lot of us like Toronto. But I worked in Calgary for 3 years. I got to hang out with Murray when he was on the board, of course, the PGA of Alberta. And I cannot believe how golf-centric Alberta is. I'm telling you, I think for golf centricity, if that's even a word, I think Alberta, because I'm used to coming from Ontario or whatever. I get out there, and everyone in Calgary, Edmonton just seems to love their golf. And I really mean that.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Kevin Thistle, Executive Director of the PGA of Canada. I want to talk about the PGA of Canada and inclusivity in golf. Now, coming up later on the show, and as you, of course, know, the PGA of Alberta is a huge leader in all across Canada, and we have Bryce Halverson on talking about our assistant board of directors and a new program that they've done. But you talked about the She Plays Golf, and I saw on social media Tiffany Gordon was just a panelist of something out in Toronto, I believe, in the last couple of days. And Tiffany Gordon from here in Alberta, amazing golf professional. She is the next up to be the president of the PGA of Canada. She'll be the first female president ever. So I want you to talk a little bit about inclusivity and the importance and what the PGA of Canada's involvement is in that.
Yes, and I think we try to be leaders. It's one of those things with inclusivity. We had in 2022, we had an 18-person task force that came together. And I'm not talking just golf pros. We might have had one or two, our president, vice president on. But we had people from across North America. We had PhDs from New York City. So we came up with 88 recommendations. And we've probably brought through about a third of those already. So what it is, we've come up with these recommendations. Like one of the things we're very proud of, we're the first PGA in the world that has a playing ability test for all abilities. Like if you're in a wheelchair, or even if you say, and God forbid, you lost your leg below the knee or above the knee, we have playing ability test scores for that. So we've really tried to be a leader, and we have other PGAs from around the world asking what we're doing and asking how we're doing it. So great question. Thank you. And I'll talk about Tiff for a quick sec. She's our vice president. She's so inclusive. She was just at the business conference speaking, and she's going to be our first female president. So we're very excited about that, about a year or so.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Oh, yes.
The PGA of Canada is just one of many PGAs around the world. How do you work together with some other associations, and what are some of the things that you do work on together? Yeah,
so once again, a lot of your listeners and even yourselves may not know, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, the Royal NH and the RNA came up with a recommendation. They wanted to allow amateurs to teach for money. And hey, yes. So, and that was their recommendation. And it's like, I'm not saying that, hey, amateurs are not good teachers, or there's some that aren't good teachers. But think about if I just deem myself today, I'm a tennis pro. I'm going to give lessons, right? And I'm terrible at tennis. So, and I'm not saying that. But what we said is, at a collective around the world, we said, look, there has to be some training. Like even Curtis yourself, I know you're a great golfer. I know that. But we have community coaches. But at least we have a reason where the amateurs can come in, and if they want to help with junior golf or help with our golf professionals, we have some training. So that's things we do. We lobby about, hey, do you want to restrict the ball? Do you want to restrict the driver? Those sort of things, right? The PGAs around the world, and in the last 4 or 5 years, we have this PGA World Alliance, like PGA of America, PGA of Australia, South Africa, Great Britain, Ireland. We work so well together. So those are the things we're working on. And it's like behind the scenes, but I throw the one where it's just, if we opened up the world, anyone can teach. It'd be like, my good friend who's never really played golf says, I want to teach. So we just got to make sure that we're doing what's right for the golf business. Not always do what's right for the golf pros, but what's right for the amateurs also.
You mentioned reining in the golf ball. What's your opinion?
My opinion is, I personally think, hey, if we want to rein in, let's stop it right here. Let's stop it, and I'll go for that, because look at like, say, Rory, et cetera. Sure, they hit it so far, but like, I used to hit my 7-iron a lot further than I do. I don't want my sort of uncle, my mom, to now, to be hitting her 7-iron 10 yards less than she was, because we're in a high. And that economic study you brought up, Curtis, great point. We're on such a high from golf. The pandemic, we know, helped. We've got more people in the game of golf than ever. We've got people returning to the game, playing more rounds of golf than ever. Why we're in such a great spot? Why would we make the game less fun?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
It's a tough game.
Makes absolutely no sense.
None. Zero.
I agree.
The President's Cup's coming up. Going to be a great event being hosted in Canada. What is your involvement with that?
Yeah, so it's kind of neat. So Mike Weir, I've been talking to Mike a lot.
Yeah.
He has an idea. If you think of the Ryder Cup, it's kind of like there's two teams who really battle it out, right? It's kind of like the Oilers and the Flames, I think I like the Oilers better. Is that correct?
That's not much of a battle.
I don't think there's any question about that.
That's not much of a battle at all.
Yeah, okay.
Not
correct.
now, anyway.
Yeah. So the Ryder Cup. But Mike said, you know what? We get the U.S., which are a team, and then we have like a split, all the countries. So he wants to make it more, for lack of a better word, more like a hockey team, bring them in. So the PGA of Canada, what we're going to do is we're going to have ambassadors like, Emma DeGroot is our fabulous young lady from Australia. Okay. So she's going to be an ambassador, and she will follow around the Australia Golf O'Shea, and if she comes up with me, and we're going to take over the PGA of Australia social media feeds. So we're going to get the crowd into it. If let's say Matsuyama plays, we're going to get a PGA of Canada member who speaks Japanese.
Okay.
And they're going to be the ambassador. They're going to go around, and Mike has this idea. Maybe they're wearing a hockey jersey with Weersy on the back or something.
Yeah.
So, it's like Murray out there, maybe following Adam Hadwin, and we're riding up the crowd, and someone's like a good cheering goes, "Hey, Adam Hadwin signed a glove for you. Here you go. Please they just want to get it more like a team atmosphere. So it's his idea, and I love it. So each player will have an ambassador, and if you're Korean and I see that you're following one of your players, the great thing is our PGA Canada professional will be able to speak to you in your native tongue. So it's kind of a neat thing that Mike's doing.
How many Canadians can we expect on the team?
I think we got 4 for sure, but man,
Yeah.
I hope he pushes the envelope a little.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Kevin, the RBC Scramble has just taken off like crazy over the past few years. Share details on that event and how people can participate.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. We've had it, say it's about 7th year now, and last year we had about 171 golf courses that signed up, and they can go onto our website pgfcanada.com, or if you're an amateur, you can go to your local club, or you can actually go on our website and look for the RBC PGA Canada Scramble and find a local qualifier. But last year we had 171 total. We had about 12,000 golfers, which is a record. Already we have 176 clubs signed up, and we had 55 local qualifiers throughout June, and we've already got 7,500 players signed up, which is way above last year. And our female participation we're very happy with. I'm going to say 2-3 years ago it was like 5 or 6%. We're up to almost 15% now, which is amazing. So
Yeah.
it's been a great thing where let's say Murray, right? We have the amateur event. There's 4 amateurs go out, friends, and they play together. And then whoever usually comes first or second in their local qualifier, we have a PGA Canada professional now join them as a team, and they go to a regional qualifier at one of the nicer courses, usually a private club. And then usually the top 2 teams from the regional get to play at Cabot Links and Cabot Cliffs. Really a trip of a lifetime. So it's that little stage qualifiers. And I love that the pros get to play with the amateurs at the regional and then the national finals. Really a great thing to, and that's a bucket list for most people.
Kevin, if people are looking for more information about the PGA Canada, how can they find it?
Yes, pgfcanada.com, which is amazing. And we've got our staff there. If you're interested in seeing how can I become a professional or our events, everything's right there. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, greatly appreciate your time. Fabulous to have you on the show, and enjoy the rest of your day, sir.
Good. Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Curtis.
Thank
All
you
right,
very
that was
much.
Kevin Thistle from the PGA Canada. On the other side of the break, we are going to chat with Corina Kelepouris. She's from Drayton Valley and just qualified for the U.S. Senior Women's Open. Thanks for tuning in. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines tailor-made speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the Pro Shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And we have a cool story to share with you right now as we are joined by Corina Kelepouris. Good morning, Corina. How you doing today?
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no
Thanks
problem
for
at
coming
all.
on.
What a crazy cool story. You just qualified for the U.S. Women's Senior Open, so congratulations on that. Super cool story. But before we get into that, let's talk about, because you're from Drayton Valley, just outside of Edmonton here, small town Alberta. Tell us how you got into the game of golf and about growing up and golfing in Drayton Valley.
My dad, my mom bought my dad a set of golf clubs for Christmas one year, and my sister and I went with him and thought it was the most boring thing in the world. And for whatever reason, I just kept going with my dad, and I think I got decent at it fairly early. And then there was a couple of kids at my age that I played a lot of golf with, junior golf with, some boys that I hung out with all summer. And that's just what I did all summer long. And, you know, I rode my bike to the golf course, and I was there from basically dawn till dusk, and couldn't get me up for school in the morning. But come summertime, I was out at 7 a.m. on the first tee with the guys, and it was a good time.
Talk about some of the successes you've had in golf over the years. I know that in 2022 you won the Women's California State Open by 5 shots.
Yeah. That was, you know, I had a couple stops and starts throughout my golfing life. When I was a junior, I played till 18, and then I quit playing for a couple years. And then when I started going back to when I was going to University of Alberta, I started working at Victoria Golf Club in Edmonton, and for Kevin Hogan there. And I decided I was going to play a tournament, and then I won, and it was just crazy after not playing tournaments for so long. And then it was a similar situation with the Cal State Open. I thought, I knew that I wanted to try and qualify for the U.S. Open at that time. And I think I was, whatever age I was, 47, 48. But I wanted to get some competitive rounds in, and that was close by where I live. So I decided I'll just go get some reps in, and ended up, I was nervous on the way over there. I hadn't played a tournament in so long, and ended up shooting 68 the first day, and then was leading by, I don't know, 3 or I can't remember, and then ended up winning. And it was just kind of a shock. Like, I kind of still can't believe I did that.
You turned pro in 1998, and you mentioned taking some time off. You took about 10 years off of competitive golf. Why?
Well, I ran around and turned pro in 98 initially, and then I ran around and chased it all over the country, all over North America, really, for 10 years. And the last 6, I always said it was always hard work, but it never felt like a job. And the last 6 months, it started feeling like a job. And that's when I knew the writing was on the wall. I'd gotten a puppy, because you're on the road and you're kind of lonely. And so it would always be nice to have something. So I always wanted a dog. So when I got that dog, it was sort of the writing on the wall, because I just was get to the course later. I would leave earlier. And that was it. It was time to be finished. And then I just didn't want anything to do with it. I just was tired. And I took a year where I basically did nothing. Really nothing. And then I got into CrossFit and got into a few other things and so on. And I just really was so tired and burnt out of the stress of the competitive environment and the pressure of feeling like you have to practice, and just wasn't enjoyable anymore. So I just stayed right away from him.
You got the U.S. Senior Women's Open coming up, which you qualified for. How did you qualify for it?
So my qualifier was in San Diego at San Diego Country Club. And it's an 18-hole shootout, basically. And the course was short. We play the yardage for seniors about 6,000 yards, so it's relatively short and wide open. And I made the turn at 3 over. And I'm thinking, what a wasted opportunity, because this course is very gettable. And the girls I was playing with at that time, they were ahead of me. I thought, if I'm not beating these gals, I'm not beating the rest of these gals. And so I stayed with it. I 3-putted 12, so now I'm +4, and I'm going, probably that freed me up a little bit. And I just played, and I thought, whatever, 16 is a reachable par 5, and I reach it in 2, and I make birdie there. So we're walking down the next fairway, and the gals that I was playing with started to stumble a little bit. And she asked me, had you ever played in the Open before? I said, no. She goes, she's played the last 3, and she goes, I think you're going to make it. And I go, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'd accepted sort of my fate at that point. But then as soon as I got off the 18th green, I checked the scores on my phone, and I was Clubhouse leader. There was a couple gals behind me who were ahead of me, but now I was nervous.
Yeah,
I bet.
This could be real. And then, you're counting the numbers. They were taking 5, and I was right there. I was going to be in a playoff one way or the other. I ended up, it was me and another gal for one spot, and I ended up birdieing the first playoff hole. And
oh, great.
It's the first spot of the day. Yeah. And so I got in that way. So that was fun.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Corina Kelepouris. So the U.S. Women's Open, that's when and where is the tournament, and how does the course suit your game?
It's at Fox Chapel in Pittsburgh, August 1st to the 4th. I've tried to do a little bit of looking on YouTube and so on about the golf course, and I've seen some pictures, and it seems, I really don't know how it's going to suit my game. I know the yardage, they played around 59 or 6,000 yards, and that's, I still hit a decent yardage, so I think that'll be favorable. But
yeah,
USGA event, they usually will grow up the rough, and it's going to be all about putting the ball in play. And when you're nervous, that becomes more of a challenge. So I'll be nervous.
What are your hopes and expectations?
I hope that I can go and play with some composure, which will allow the game to come to the fore. I don't like to set outcome goals like, I want to make the cut. Of course, that's obvious. But if I play with composure and stay present, I'll be able to do that with the caliber of my game. I feel comfortable with my game. It's just allowing myself to get to it.
Who's your caddy going to be?
My caddy is going to be Terry Walsh. He qualified for the U.S. Men's Senior 3 years ago, and I caddied for him. So that was a fun experience. And so he's going to return the favor for me here.
What are your future goals with the game of golf? Obviously, this is a great accomplishment, but what's next for you?
I just like keep going. I have a group of guys that I really enjoy playing with, and I just enjoy getting better for the sake of getting better. Now, to be honest with you, these guys all work at the golf course, and it feels like back in the day when I was, 11, 12, 13, I played with those guys. We all worked at the golf course. We all played competitive games. And now it feels like I'm doing the same thing, but I'm 50. We're all a bunch of 50-year-olds out there playing money games and stuff. And I just super enjoyed trying to get better and beat these guys. And I have a lot of fun with it.
So a lot of practice?
Yeah, I practice. I'm up early every day, especially now it's so hot down here. Yeah. So you got to get up early and get out there. And it's hard to practice a lot, stand on the range and get a lot of reps in just because it's so hot. But to get out and play early, and I have a little golf cart that I rip around in and go play early, and then you're done by 10:30 or 11, and then just kind of chill out the rest of the day and stay out of the heat. So and maybe in the evening you can get out and get some practice in, some putting and some short game stuff too. So just do as much as you can. That's the beauty of it now, is I do it when I feel like doing it, and I just feel like doing it most of the time. So it's been good for me.
So, Corina, another really cool local angle to you is, besides that you're from Drayton Valley, is you were married to former Edmonton Oilers head coach Ken Hitchcock, and you still remain great friends with him. Tell us about his support of you in golf over the years.
Oh, he loves it. I met him when I was working with Hank Haney down in Dallas. I happened to be on the range, and he was on the range when he was coaching there. And he said that he heard Hank and I talking, and he said that he recognized my Canadian accent. And so we started talking, went for lunch, and then we got to be and I was super interested and intrigued in the team aspect, because it's not something I'm familiar with at all, trying to get all those guys to coordinate and pull the rope in the same direction. And so I was interested in what he was doing, and he loves golf. If you guys know him, he loves golf. Yeah. And so we just touch, and he loves it. He's very... Obviously, he's coaching the athlete, the competitor. He's very insightful with, the elements that you have to have in place to perform at your best. So he's great. And with these guys that I play with, he loves watching our matches, because there's some good players I play with, Canadian Tour players and some young juniors that are coming up. So he comes and just drives around and watches us play, and it's good entertainment for him. So he's great. He's my, go-to when I finish, and I vent and rant and rave to him and stuff, and he's right there with me, just like I was with him. So it's fun. Now he can stress out instead of me stressing out for him.
Yeah, when he was in Edmonton, he used to be a Riverside Rat.
Yeah, that's right. He's really proud of those days. He loves that whole crew, and he talks about it all the time. And he really looks back fondly on that whole situation.
Oh, he was such a good player back then.
Yeah, I wish I could see that.
Yeah. Well, he's coached, Dallas, Philadelphia, Columbus, St. Louis, and, of course, Edmonton. He's a great coach. He's a great guy. Every time you talk to him, he's welcoming. I don't think he suffered fools lately, but he's just fun to be around.
Yeah, he's one of the best guys I know, that's for sure.
One last one for you, Corina. Our question of the week on the show is, what is your favorite golf experience that you've enjoyed?
Cypress Point. Yeah. I just went to Cypress Point about a month ago. I had the opportunity to do that. And me and a friend from up north, he's a head pro up at a club up there. He set it up for us, and the three of us and other member, we went and we played, and it was magical. And I don't know if you guys have read that book called The Match. It's with Ben Hogan. Yeah. And so I played the course, it was about 58 degrees that day, not too windy. Just just a magical experience, and then listen to that book on my drive home. So it was awesome to be able to picture the holes, the pin placements, the shots, everything. And that was by far my greatest golf experience for sure.
Well, awesome. Well, appreciate your time today. Best of luck in the tournament. We'll be following along and keeping tabs on you, and wave that Canada flag for us at the U.S. Women's Senior Open.
I will for sure. Thanks, you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks.
That was Corina Kelepouris. That's pretty cool, Stalker, that she's going to wave that Canada flag in that tournament.
I played Cypress Point.
And?
I threw one ball over the fence and hit it just to say I'd played Cypress Point.
Wow. That's
we were down in the area, so.
Nice. Well, we're going to, it's time now for the Century Mile Minute, home to thrilling live thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots and electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And Stalker, you have a little bragging to do about one of your previous picks.
Well, he was second at 10-1. Just got beat. He paid $10 to play. So
nothing wrong with that.
We're getting closer.
All right. What do you got for us this week?
I really like a horse called Anna Maria. She was in a 5-horse field and somehow was 5 wide throughout. It's impossible to do, but somehow this horse managed to do that and stayed 5 wide until the top of the lane when she was only 3 wide. And somehow she was closing best of all at the end after being 5 wide for most of the journey. And I really like this Anna Maria to come back. She's a winner purchase by trainer Rod Cohn, trained in Kentucky, Arkansas, and Florida. I like her a lot whenever she comes back.
Awesome. Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to have Derek Baker joining us in studio talking junior golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
AccuSteel heavy haul trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel heavy haul trailers. Get the job done right. Visit accusteel.ca.
Thistle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Thistle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at thistlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on DuraGuard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, DuraGuard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuraGuardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the river valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? Alberta's PGA professionals know their stuff, from equipment and technology to technique. They're the most trusted resource for getting the most out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pro today. And we're joined by one of the PGA of Alberta golf pros, Mr. Derek Baker. Good morning, Derek. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, guys. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for coming on in. It's great when we have somebody here sitting here beside us. So before we get in, I know you're with the NAX Golf Academy now, a big change for you, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's talk junior golf first. How do you ensure that parents' goals for their kids in golf align with what the kids want out of the game?
Yeah, I think, a lot of times parents and even coaches sometimes, we have our own ulterior motives of what we want golf to be for the junior. And, for a young junior, their goal might just be like, I want to go out and have fun. And I know my goals as a teenager when I started playing, it was, I had a great environment at home, but I just didn't want to be sitting at home. And my parents they fostered that and let me just go out and play. And they kind of stayed out of it. Sometimes as parents and coaches, we get more into like, no, your goal should be college. And we start to put these goals in their mind. And, sometimes I'll talk to a junior and I ask them what their goals are, and they say they want to go to college. And I go, why? And they don't even have an answer for me, right? They're just like, because that's good.
Yeah, because it's just what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I want their goals to be more revolving around mastery of the game and having fun and continuous improvement and these sorts of things. And sometimes our adult goals can get in the way of those more fun things.
What exactly is the NAX Academy?
Yeah, so it's an in-school academy, and NAX has a very successful hockey program that they've been running for the last several years, and we have 6 teams at the school. So it's an in-school academy running out of the public school board in Devon, and basically the kids, they train for half of the day.
Oh.
And in their sport, so we have a hockey program and a golf program. So our golf program, they're going to be training for the morning. basically 5 days a week for 3 hours. We're going to be doing our golf training, and then they do their school in the afternoon. So the golf training kind of counts towards their phys ed credits, and they have an extra block in the afternoon to make everything kind of make sense from a schooling standpoint.
What is it for kids in grade 8 to 12?
Yeah, we've actually expanded it very slightly where we're going to grade 7 as well.
Okay, good.
And so basically kids through middle school and high school. This is a really cool opportunity for them to train and develop that passion for the game.
Now you got your first event today, you're saying?
Yeah, so we're running this, we're calling it the NAX Edmonton Golf Mini Tour. And we have a cool sponsor, West End Nissan, has jumped on to sponsor the events for us. And we're running these events. They're 9 holes, and we have 6 of them scheduled throughout the year, and they're for golfers ages 5 to 12. So not even golfers that would be thinking of attending the NAX program, but I think there's a big void in the city. There's no real outlets for golfers of that age to kind of dip their toes into competing and playing with some other juniors.
Yeah.
And, a lot of kids that age, all they know is their parents. So helping them meet some golf buddies.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Derek Baker from the NAX Academy. Derek, what kind of tips do you have to foster passion in the game for kids?
I think first off, kind of answering that initial question of like, what are their goals and what do they enjoy about the game? And then once you find out what that is, and it could be something that you don't agree with also. So it could be that, they just want to get out of the house, or they like going to the snack shack. It could be anything. And as long as you know what that is, then making sure that there's just more of that. So if they enjoy being with their friends, well, let them go out and be with their friends and play lots of golf. And if they don't like practicing, that's fine. Their goals might change over time, and then they'll work towards wanting to improve more. But I think for sure initially making sure that you know what they want, and then later on making sure that you're aware of these potential pitfalls like burnout, things like that, where that can start to make the game not very fun. So it could be burnout, it could be expectations from parents and coaches, but making sure that they still wake up and want to go play golf.
What's the difference between building skills and building a swing?
I think, personally as a coach, I really like to focus on skill development, because when you think about a golf swing, it's going to change hopefully so much throughout a junior golfer's life, where they're not going to want to have the same loft at impact when they're 7 as they will when they're, 17.
Right.
And swinging it much, much faster. So I always lean towards skill development and trying to help them learn, hey, how do you hit it low? How do you hit it high? Learning all the skills around the green, the scoring side of things, and making sure that they're able to manage that stuff. And then once they get a little bit older and they start to have kind of a pattern or a signature to their swing, then making sure that they're aware of what that is and what they do well.
How do you teach kids resiliency, and how do they learn from their mistakes?
That's a tough one for sure, because I think especially, without sounding like kids these days, but people do want results quickly, and a lot of times I think kids get very discouraged very easily nowadays if they don't have results that are what they're looking for. So I think building in a lot of that stuff into their training, just making sure that they actually fail during their training sometimes, and that we don't help them immediately as adults. So letting them struggle with something for a little bit, and doing that from a young age as well. Because it's okay to struggle. It's not okay to do it forever, endlessly, without an answer. But maybe don't jump in after the first repetition and give them an answer. And especially an answer that might not even be true.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm curious how you analyze your students' performance and growth in golf.
So I love using stats and stuff like that. And also I go out to a lot of tournaments with players, and and I just watch them play, and I try to make it look like I don't care what's happening while they're playing. Like if they ever look over at me, I'm just sitting there hanging out, and they're like, "He's not doing anything." And then after the round, trying to make sure that they know what they did really well first off.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, I think we can it's so easy to jump in and be like, "Hey, why'd you hit that shot on this hole? Why'd you do this? Oh, I noticed you weren't aligned correctly." And then all they hear is like, "Oh, you just stunk at everything." Yeah. And they don't really see a path to improvement or an optimistic view of it. So trying to focus on all the things that they do really well, make sure that they know what they're doing well, and then asking them just a ton of questions to kind of lead them in the direction of the answers that they want. And then at the end of the day, making sure that they have, like I said, an optimistic plan for improvement. It's like you didn't mess up because you're no good. You messed up because of these things that are under your control. And then if we work on these, then maybe it'll be better next time. And if it's not, then we'll try it again.
What kind of environment works best for a junior golfer who wants to get better faster?
Yeah, I think when parents and coaches a lot of times we think about an environment as being like, are the facilities really good?
Yeah.
So like, does it have all the short game stuff, and is the course long enough, and do they have Pro V1s on the range? And when I think of it, it's more like, are they being challenged consistently? And so that could be, are there mentors at the course, whether it's golfers that are a little bit older and a little bit better, or just adults who are like hanging around and help them out with stuff. And I was very fortunate growing up. Like I had some of those, there were no kids, but there were lots of adults that would just be like, "Hey, let's do some chipping for a bit and try these shots." And I think that side of the environment's like seriously important. So making sure that there's lots of challenge, making sure it's encouraging, making sure they feel respected, and again, that being optimistic towards improvement.
So Derek, we get into the golf business because we love the game, we love playing the game and whatnot. And you, and I admire you for this, you spend so much of your career fostering young kids and their growth in the game and whatnot. Do you still find time to enjoy playing yourself and spend some time on your own game, or is that just on the back burner because you just get so much enjoyment out of helping everyone else improve?
Yeah, I love helping everyone else improve, and I do love playing. I don't love practicing as much, but I try to work on my game a little bit. I've probably played, maybe 4 times this year, which is not a lot, I guess, by any stretch, but also I hate playing with kids and getting beaten badly. So I try to stay in shape so that I can at least give them a challenge, because I don't want to take strokes from a 14-year-old.
If they do beat you, though, that's a pat on your own back.
Yeah. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah. Well, if people want more information on the NAX Academy or these tournaments that you're doing, that you were sharing information about, how can they get that information?
Yeah, so if you go to naxgolf.com, we have all the information on our academy, and we're getting lots of players signed up for it. It's going to be an amazing program, and especially getting in on the ground floor of this. It could be massive because it's going to be a smaller number of kids than maybe we'll have in the future. And then we have all of our mini tour info on there. So our first event is today at Stony Plain, and then we have 5 more events. So we're just starting up the tour this year. I think it's going to be very exciting for a lot of these golfers to get involved. And if you go on there, you can sign up for as few or as many events as you'd like.
Even young kids, like my son's 6, I know, as you know, he's been in the program and he loves getting out there and play. But you said it's for young kids like that, but are they going to be playing at a yardage that they can still get around and have some fun?
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to use basically the U.S. Kids recommended yardages, and parents will be out there caddying for their kids. So we've got cool like caddy bibs that the parents will put on, and the yardages are very, very friendly, and we have maximum stroke limits and that sort of stuff. So big focus on fun for these.
Yeah. That sounds great. Well, good for you for getting that going. Our question of the week this week on the show is, what is your favorite golf experience that you've enjoyed so far in your life?
I think I want to stay away from like playing stuff because I'm not very good anyways. But I think the coolest experience I've had, it was the first year. So I'm coming from the small town in Ontario, moved out to Jasper the year after I got my card. And I went out and I was just playing 9 holes by myself the one evening. I was so excited to play this golf course. And I get onto the 3rd hole, and on the green there are probably 40 elk just hanging out there. And I had hit my approach shot, and then they were around it, and they kind of went onto it, and I kind of like tiptoed on to get my golf ball, and I was just like, this is a different planet that I'm living on right now.
No kidding.
And that's probably my most memorable golf experience.
Did you get your ball?
I did.
That sounds pretty memorable. Well, thanks so much for coming into the studio and joining us today, and best of luck with everything you have going on with your tour and with the NAX Academy. You said you've got 7 students. Your goal was 6 to 8 in year 1, so you're bang on that, and hopefully you get a few more before September rolls around.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on.
All right, this is Derek Baker from the NAX Golf Academy. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and check in with Adam Wisser from the Ranch Golf and Country Club. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Red Tail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. A couple of texts we're going to get to, and I didn't bring my glasses this week, so my eyesight absolutely stinks. But good morning, gentlemen. No takers on Davis last week. Well, the guy I picked last week blew it on the last hole, or
Yeah.
I thought I had that one in the bag, but then he blew it. But so you both now sit 6 wins, 4 losses. This week it's the John Deere Classic. Hard to think anyone would watch this one, but who's taking home the trophy today? And yeah, that's a great point. This is a no-name field for sure.
Right.
But an interesting one. Last week we were asked about Jordan Spieth and if we thought that he would surface. I said, yeah, he's going to be around, maybe not be dominant like he was at one time, and here he is, T12 this week. He is.
And you should take him then.
I don't think so.
No.
But yeah, who's taking him for me? I'm taking Davis Thompson, 2-stroke lead. I did some research thinking that maybe someone will chase him down, but I don't think someone's going to chase him down. Maybe, I don't know.
Already, so the other guys, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't really know him either, but
No.
it's definitely no one. So we're both taking Davis
Thompson, yeah.
All right, and another text. Hey, guys, is it time for the PGA to cut the fields to 100 for Thursday and Friday and 50 on the weekends and send the bottom 50 to the Corn Ferry Tour? I watch golf and couldn't tell you who the bottom 50 are. What's your thoughts on that one? I got some thoughts
that'd
on
be
that.
a drastic move, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't agree with that at all. I mean, in this event, sure, we don't know the bottom 50, but the Corn Ferry Tour is where guys are developing and they're growing and they're learning. And like Will Bateman. Will Bateman is a perfect example of what the Corn Ferry Tour is all about. They're trying to get to this next level. And the guys that are there that we don't know about, they were on the Corn Ferry Tour in the past and they graduated.
Yeah.
So
well, Davis Thompson.
these guys have earned their spot there, and we've talked about the Canadian, PGA Tour Americas. I had Northern Bear example, and how guys from there could easily jump into the PGA Tour and be competitive. Well, these guys that are there have done that. They've played well at the right time and earned the right to be on the PGA Tour. We might not know their names yet, but guys like Davis Thompson, you said he's already won. He might win again today, and we're going to figure out who, as the cream rises to the top, we're going to find out who they are. But these other players have earned the right to be there.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? That's a great text though, because that's a interesting opinion. I don't agree with it. You don't agree with it, but it's something that brings on some conversation, and you can debate those types of things. And yeah, I think that's great. Well, we are now going to head around YEG and check in with Adam Wisser from the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Good morning, Wiz. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you fine gentlemen doing?
Not too bad. Did you get some rest? It was a long day yesterday with a couple of big shotties, and you're up and at it early, getting ready to play some golf today.
Yes. Thanks for having me on the show so early, Murray. We had a big double shotgun yesterday, so it was a good day.
Well, it is 9:03. I've
Wow,
been up.
I mean,
I've been up since 4:45 this morning.
3:30
you were
for
also
me.
in bed you were also in bed at 7:15 p.m.
Well,
That's right.
not quite that early, but close. Well, Wiz, the ranch is well known for offering premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value. What sets the ranch apart in these areas?
I mean, it's just kind of what we do. I mean, those are kind of our pillars that when we're making decisions, whether it comes to, setting prices or deciding on what to do with the golf course or any kind of business decisions we do make, is that always kind of is in mind for how we proceed forward with those decisions. We got, the people here at the ranch. We've had a lot of staff that have been here for many years, and they're just kind of part of the culture where, they're happy to be here, and then they're friendly to all the customers, and just creates that atmosphere where, we do have that great service, whether it's our marsher, our ambassadors and our starters greeting the people, to the pro shop staff, and then even all of our front of house staff as well. It's just kind of, the atmosphere around here is just friendly, and it seeps into our staff. They're kind of happy to be here, and it just kind of helps develop all of that. So
the ranch is, I understand, like the busiest tournament course in Alberta. Is that right, Murray?
Yeah, by a long way.
Yeah, why is it such a popular spot for companies and charities to host their events?
it's a little bit, it's what we do. I mean, as the Ranch Golf Country Club, we are a tournament destination, and with the number of tournaments we do, we have figured out ways to do them well. And it's, there's nothing we haven't seen, there's nothing we haven't done, there's nothing we haven't been able to deal with. Anything from how we develop our tournament package. We foresee what the customers are looking for, what tournament organizers are looking for, what corporations are looking for in regards to what they want to offer in a fun day on the golf course. So we put a lot of time and effort into that package to have things available that caters to their needs. With anything from the meal service to our events team that helps them organize everything. We have spreadsheets, we have templates, we have tournament software systems. We have, it seems like after been doing this for a few years, it's out here what we get is like, we have a policy, a procedure, and a system for that. Oh, what about this? Like, we have a system for that. Oh, what about this? Like, this is what we do. There's always, they always have so many questions, and we always tend to have the answers. We have, a lot of intelligent people here as well that they kind of set things up and get things taken care of. And we have some really good management meetings, and even just talking with our outside services team or the pro shop team that, we kind of develop things. It's like, so it's almost like myself personally with some of the tournaments as we look for, what didn't go well? What could we do better? And it doesn't happen that often, which is kind of honestly is really nice and is a testament to what we do here at the ranch. But when something maybe doesn't go perfect or close to not good, we look into it and kind of develop a plan or implement something to help and improve that for the future. So when it's tournament number 1 in mid-May to tournament number 187 at the end of September, we have things in place that keep moving forward and keep adjusting a little bit to have things kind of go as good as we can. And with that, the value of the golf course too. Our price point with the tournament package, even just in general with the green fees and everything else we do here at the ranch, is we do everything we can to maintain the best value possible. I mean, the demand for us is there, with tournament pricing per se, that we could maybe charge more to offset the quality of the conditions, the value we do have, but it's we're able to keep a good value for all the customers, so they keep coming back. And with that, we have a very high demand for all the dates, all the tournaments, and we just keep rolling with that.
With all the tournaments you have, green fee players can still get on, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we are very busy with corporate tournaments, so it's honestly, it is out there it's tougher to find a tee time here at the ranch. But when it's available, like I said, the value that we have with those things, people love coming out here to play. It's almost, they can get a tee time or they look forward to playing here at the ranch. It's almost like a bit of a treat. They're very happy to come out here and get things going. Whether it's our beverage cart service is always exceptional to our standards that we like to do, and snack shack, the golf course itself is always in great shape. We have a great crew out there. Derek, our superintendent, Brennan, their assistant superintendent, they know this place like the back of their hand, and they take care of everything out there, and the conditions are always top notch and kind of well known out there as well.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Adam Wisser from the Ranch Golf Club. There are 2 different beers that are unique to the ranch, the Red Wheel and the 3-Putt. Tell us about these 2 beers, Adam.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over. What was that again?
That 3-putt Pilsner you have in your hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 3-putt Pilsner. This is one of our absolute top-selling beers. It's came up with it last year. We kind of did a little design and named it and stuff like that. So a few years ago, we started working with Analog Brewing here in Edmonton, where we created, a custom beer that started with, what do I got here? I'm not going to open it, but we got the Flying Red Wheel. So this is our original one where it's a crisp ale we put in place. It did really well a few years ago, and then we implemented, like I said, the 3-putt Pilsner. So it's just a unique thing, and it's not only is it's really good beer, like high quality beer, everyone loves it, and then sales, the 3-putt Pilsner has almost doubled in sales this year from last year. So it's really kind of taken off, developing its own little niche, and it's just a delicious, absolutely wonderful type of beer. I don't even see. I did some original artwork. That's Putter Toss Pete. He's the mascot for the 3-putt Pilsner.
The branding of the 3-putt carries over to 3-putt Mondays. What's that all about?
Yeah, we have it's kind of, a special we offer on Mondays. I mean, with the theme we had in place with the 3-putt Pilsner, Sean Pierce, the head professional here, kind of came up with a pretty cool program and idea. So we have basically a special rate on Mondays where it's only $75. It does exclude holiday Mondays. But with that, they play before 1:30, covers their green fee, power card, range balls included as well. And then they get a little gift. I know they had one little thing going. They used the 3-putt poker chips. They were just awesome. So they have that. And then when they're, play on the Mondays in the 3-putt Monday special, they're entered into a draw for a monthly 3-putt prize pack where we have some T-shirts. They got some hoodies, a bunch of some really cool stuff that they have branded with that. And then if they do 3-putt during the round on a Monday, they get entered in the draw for that stuff. But also they have a year-end punting contest. So we're going to have a big day at the end of the season where those that have won the draw come out for a nice little punting contest for some more swag and prizes. It's going to be a really cool and unique thing that they do for, not only, just that aspect, but it's also a great rate, special price for golfing on Mondays.
The ranch is continually puts money back into the golf course. I mean, they made improvements just about every year. If it's not paving the parking lot, it's number 15 or cutting out some trees or just everything. I mean, every year something good happens.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's maintaining a large piece of property. It's maintaining a large business where you trying to be on top of things. Forecast, look ahead a little bit to see what's coming, and then creating better options and better things for the customer. So the paving the parking lot was a big thing, and we did a lot of work on 15, rebuilding the green. And then even, sloping and doing the landscaping around the green structure to help improve, how it plays out there, moving trees. And it's something that it's a consistent thing that you do strive to improve things that, need a little bit of improvement and keep going. It maintains the quality of the golf course and the whole facility and business as well.
You mentioned 15. What are some of your other favorite holes?
I mean, it's pretty easy. I like 13 because you just step up there and let it rip. See how far past you can hit it past Murray. I mean, I shoot for 80 yards. Maybe depends how the wind's going. Each time. But then, I also like 16 where it's just kind of towards the end of the round. It's a challenge where you hit a decent tee shot off the tee where it's not necessarily you have to hit a long shot but get in place. And then then you have a longer iron and really try and focus down and hit a good shot into the green and maybe make a birdie or a par. Sometimes good on 16 too.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Adam Wisser, the events and clubhouse manager at the ranch. The Ranch Loyalty app creates extra value for golfers who play there as well. Share details on the app and how it works.
It's a very simple thing. Everyone has a phone. They know how to use an app. So you just download the app in the Apple Store, the Android store. And then what they do is that they get rewarded for every dollar they spend here at the ranch. I mean, if they're going to come out golfing no matter what, why not get rewarded for it? It does create the loyalty with their customers. So it's very simple for them to get that program going. And they earn points on, like I said, every dollar they spend, food and beverage in the clubhouse, the beverage cart, snack shack, but also green fees. Any dollar they spend out here, purchases in the pro shop. So as those points accumulate and build up there, then they can use them towards, gift cards or purchases in the pro shop. They can use for green fee passes, kind of all sorts of things. So it's a really cool program that, a lot of people have taken advantage of, and it does create returning customers that people enjoy coming out here. So it's even with tournaments, there's loyalty points available for corporate tournaments, once they get into that program. So it's a very, very unique thing and something that's really done well for the ranch. And it's really nice for the customers as well.
Murray's got the question of the day for you.
Oh, wow. The question of the day on the show is, what is your favorite experience that you've ever had in golf so far, Adam?
I think it'd be drinking a ranchada on the golf course, but I mean, back in the day, what's a ranchada? Oh, you don't know what a ranchada is?
I don't know what a ranchada is.
The ever popular Adam Wisser created ranchada.
It was created out of the necessity for a liquid breakfast while on holidays. It's kind of a unique take on a michelada. So it's like a Caesar and a beer. Someone call it a beerzer. It's like a chelada. You know, we got some special ingredients here, including like real lime juice and some Mexican seasoning, stuff like that. So it's a delicious thing we have out there. But, you know, some of the golf experiences, like you're saying, I kind of went and worked on a cruise ship for many years back in the day where it was, I wasn't big into golf. You know, I came from a small town, Saskatchewan. I was more of a farmer than a golf pro. And so this was kind of getting out to the world a little bit and seeing these different resort style golf courses and just the unique experience out there was, it was something cool to kind of look back where I was playing in Mexico or Aruba or all over the Caribbean. You know, there's so many golf courses, probably 20, 30 golf courses in Central America, Mexico, and the Caribbean that I went to. That were just, that was a really good experience for myself.
Wiz, if people are looking to get out and play at the ranch, how can they book tee times?
Well, jump online, go to theranchgolf.com. You check on there. It has a book a tee time option right then and there. You can see the tee sheet, what's available. So it's pretty easy through that. You can also give the Pro Shop a call anytime. It's 780-470-4700. And then you can talk to anybody in the Pro Shop. They'll help you find a tee time, what's available. I know we got a pretty busy tournament schedule, but if there's a tee time available and you want to play the ranch, I definitely recommend it.
Well, you've got your ranchada. I got my Adidas cup to drink my Tim Hortons coffee out of.
Was that Luke's idea?
Yeah, I think so. I think the Tim Hortons should be sponsoring me. I have a free coffee here waiting for me every morning, and I'll put it in the Adidas cup.
All right, Wiz. Well, appreciate your time this morning. We'll see you on the range in about an hour.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you later, Ray.
All right. That was Adam Wisser, Events and Clubhouse Manager at the Ranch Golf Club. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I will talk all things local golf. Thanks for tuning in. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Thistle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Thistle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at thistlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Thistle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Thistle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on Duragard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, Duragard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuragardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com. And a couple of texts I want to get to. Somebody texted in, my favorite golf experience was taking $2 off stock one day. I couldn't believe how much dust came off his wallet when he pulled it out.
Yeah, I don't know who that was, but he's probably right. There's dust that comes out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And from the Nasty Chat, just bringing this up on my phone, Siggy says, just curious, why isn't the Canadian Open played across Canada rather than just in Toronto or Hamilton? I realize it's about money, but what better way to expose Canadian kids to PGA golf? And it has been in Vancouver a few times, but I mean, yeah, that is a great point. I wish they would spread it out around Canada a little more. I mean, Mickelson National in Calgary is now a fabulous location designed for such an event, so I could see it coming there at some point in the future. But yeah, that's a great point. But it hasn't been in Vancouver. There was a number of years where it was Vancouver, Toronto, and that went away for some reason, and I can't really say why. You're probably bang on when it has to do with money. That's the way the world works these days, isn't it, Stalker?
Yeah.
All right, well, the question of the week on the show, Stalker, what is your favorite golf experience so far? Yeah, you're going to have one upcoming this fall that might be number one, but what is it so far?
Well, I've been very fortunate. I've had several very nice golf experiences. I covered 3 Masters, the 2000 Open Championship, PGA Championship, but my best memories would have to be having dinner with Arnold Palmer when he was in town and playing one hole with Arnold at Blackhawk, and then being with Jack Nicklaus for 3 hours, just me, him, and his right-hand man, Chet. and we went around as he was laying out the course. So Arnold, Jack, and covering those golf tournaments, I've been very fortunate.
Yeah, those suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the good ones for sure. For me, I went to college in California. I played all the best golf courses in California when I was down there. One later on in life, the John Deere Classic used to be at Greenbrier in West Virginia, and
Right.
I was taken to play in the John
Greater
Deere
Greensboro
World
Open.
Championship at Greenbrier, and what an experience that was to play that golf course and just the hotel at Greenbrier. Oh, and the history there is unbelievable. But my favorite golf experience is getting to watch my kid play
Yeah.
golf. I mean, as he's growing up, 6 years old, and how much fun he has coming to the golf course every Saturday night. Unless we have something else going on, we come out there and just getting to watch my kid love golf as much as he does and play it. That is my best golf experience by far.
Yeah. I remember taking our son Dallas out when we used to go to Jasper, and Alan Carter was the head pro there at the time, and he let Dallas and I play a few holes at dusk.
Yeah, that would have been incredible.
It's unbelievable. You're right. I mean, playing golf with your son or daughter is just nothing better.
Yeah, I like playing with my wife too, but Luke's a little different beast.
Right.
Getting to watch him grow up and play for sure. Local event, Stalker. What was on the docket around the province this week?
Well, we had in the PGA of Alberta stop at Lacombe, Northern Bearhead pro Adam Bruce shot a smooth 67 to win by 2 shots over Royal Mayfair's David McComb.
Good timing. Adam Bruce is on the show next week, getting golf tips from him. So pretty good timing for him to throw a 67 out there.
Yeah, and Gage Murphy of Sherwood Park's Golf Tech was third with a 70, and how about 15-year-old Eileen Park of Red Deer?
Won the national championship last year, won the Alberta championship this week, and she's 15 too, right?
She's 15 years old, won the Alberta Women's Amateur at River Spirit Golf Club in Calgary. She hit all 18 greens in the final round, 3 birdies, no bogeys to shoot a 3 under 69, and she won by 2 shots over Edmonton's Derek's Jenna Brueggemann, and we've talked about Jenna a lot
for
too.
years.
Yeah.
For years, Jenna. I don't know how old she is.
Well,
but
apparently she's in her early 20s now.
is she now? But
Yeah.
you were talking about her when the McLennan Ross tour and whatnot
Oh
for
yeah,
years.
yeah, and Tate, your brother.
Yeah. Big golf family there.
Yeah, and then in the Maple Leaf Junior 3-day tour stop at Calgary's Mackenzie Meadows, 2 Edmonton kids did really well. Kalia Curlio finished second in the U15 girls, and Oscar Gosnick was second in the Pee Wee boys. That's local events.
That's the local events. And what about hole-in-ones? How many hole-in-ones do we have around the city this week?
We got quite a few. There was 3 holes-in-ones at Thistle Creek.
Oh, wow.
All on number 3. On the same day, there was 2 of them. Dale Curta and Mike Ferris aced the hole from 110 yards. And I guess they were playing into a gale force wind. Not that we've had many windy days.
No, none.
No. Then Cameron Hoffman aced number 3 from the black tees on number 3 from 165 yards with an 8-iron. There's even bigger news at Trestle Creek with Darren Theophile holding out from 221 yards on number 8 for an albatross.
Oh, Darren Theophile is a former golf pro.
He is.
Yeah. I'm just wondering on that third hole that day, did Art New put an ice cream
I
bucket
don't
for
know,
the
maybe
hole
he
instead of a
did,
normal
yeah.
golf hole? Like, that's pretty impressive. 2 hole-in-ones in one day. That's fun.
There was 2 holes-in-ones at the Edmonton Petroleum Club. Nigel Whitting, number 5, 144 yards with a 7-wood, and Cam Hanu, number 13, 85 yards with a 9-iron. At the Quarry, one of their starters, Roger Lindstrad, ace number 8 on the slate 9 from 125 yards with an 8-iron, and another ace at the ranch.
Yes, another one.
Joanna Sear, number 3, 90 yards with a 7-iron.
That's a big number. It was a good week, and I think the wind, for the most part, was down last week. So maybe that's part of the reason people were getting a little closer to the hole. Now, Stalker, you had a heck of a golf week lined up. You said that you're playing so darn well that you want to keep on playing.
Yeah.
So where all did you play? Let's hear about how well you did.
Well, I played the ranch with you guys. Didn't start off very well, but I sort of settled down, and
Yeah,
Couldn't
like,
putt, but
listen, we got to get into that round a little bit because you whine and pout about how you're a terrible chipper. You
Yeah.
whine and pout about how you're a terrible putter.
Yeah.
You're 70 years old. You shot 81.
Yeah.
I think you need to like zip it about being a terrible chipper and a terrible
But
putter.
it's true, I am.
Oh, stalker.
How many
I mean,
years?
how many times during the round did you hit like 45-foot putts up to tap in
I
the
did a
distance? And I
couple
said,
of those,
Stalker,
but I three-putted
enough
a lot
whining
from
about.
8
Well, you
feet,
did
too.
have a few 3-putts, but hit it closer to the green. You're not supposed to two-putt. You can't two-putt everything from 60 feet. But you're a good putter, Stalker. You're a good chipper. You're 70 years old. You shot 81. Quit whining about your golf game.
I shot 38 as Derek on the back.
I know, and then that's not short either. So,
yeah.
all right, carry on the ranch, and yeah, we had a great day. That was a
And
lot
the
of fun.
Derek, yeah. Like I said, I shot 38 on the back nine there, and the best advice I give anybody who's going out to the Derek to play is to putt in their bathtub.
Yeah, the
'Cause
greens
that's how
are
fast those greens are.
They're always fast there and slopey too. So like that, it's not the longest golf course in the world, but the equaling factor is the greasy fast greens and slopey greens. You got to be on your putting game there for sure.
I played Ravencrest, hadn't been there in 6 years. I had forgotten about some of the holes that are especially good on the back nine. That par 5 14th hole is spectacular. And number 10 is a lot of fun. It's a par 5, which you can reach in 2 because it's at the bottom of a
big
long
downhill,
hill.
yeah.
But make sure before you hit your second shot there, you wait for the green to be cleared because when we were playing there, one just went whizzing over the top of one of the guys' heads.
Oh boy, yeah, that's not fun.
No, because it's short and and easy. It's easy to get there in 2.
You got to pay attention for sure. Yeah.
And so in the Derek, like I said, it was in great shape, and the ranch. That's it.
That's your golf, eh? Well, so my golf, we played together and at the ranch, and like, the ranch is in such good shape.
Yeah.
And this is a funny story. Stalker tweeted this out after the round. I texted our superintendent, Derek Senko, and said, Derek, well done. The course is an absolutely phenomenal. Or I said it's so good. And he texts me back and says, I'll give it a 7.7. And I said I showed it to Stalker, and I said, this is what I love about my superintendent is the golf course is that good, and he always is thinking of ways to make it better and wants to make it better. And so that's, that was spectacular. And KK was on fire early. Like, I played pretty darn good. I ended up shooting 70.
Yeah.
But he was so good early. I was 3 down through 12 holes, and
it was a big choke.
And then he choked a little bit at the end for sure, and I ended up winning. But he beat Piercy like 6-5 and Piercy didn't play that bad. It was just he was really good early. That was impressive for him. Then I played at Lewis Estates this week on Tuesday morning, and I was in great shape. I really enjoyed it. I played that PGA Senior Match Play against Cuthbertson. Now he's so good. I shot 74. Not a bad round.
No.
And I lost 5-4.
Yeah.
Like he's just so good to Cuthbertson. Yeah, he's so and such a great guy. I could play golf with Jeff Cuthbertson all the time and enjoy every second of it because he's such a good guy and such a good player. It's just fun to be out with him and watch. So that was a lot of fun. And then I was telling you, one of our sponsors of the show, Adidas, took me and Sean down to Calgary this week to introduce a new line for next year. Now I can't tell you a lot about it because it's a big secret, but it's something.
Shoes or apparel?
Shoes and apparel. It's something super cool. Only 41 golf courses in Canada are going to be allowed to carry it. And at the ranch, we're going to be one of those 41 golf courses. And it's super cool. It's super cool. I can't wait to be able to be one of those golf courses in Edmonton to showcase this new line in the spring next year. We bought quite a bit of it, and like I said, only 41 courses in Canada are going to get to carry it, and so that was a lot of fun. So that was my week. What do you got coming up this week?
I don't have anything in the books yet.
You just said you got to get out there and keep
I
playing because
know.
you're playing so good.
I'm playing the ranch.
Yes, you're
Tuesday.
live. Tuesday, the Edmonton Sports Talk first annual tournament at the ranch. Stalker and I are both playing. Got our fancy golf shirts that we're wearing at the tournament with all the other on-air talent here at Edmonton Sports Talk. So that's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Zach's playing in it.
Zach's playing in it with you, absolutely. So looking forward to that.
It's going to be fun, yeah.
Nothing else for you
Well, we
yet?
play Victoria Men's League on Wednesday, but Thursday we always have the same 4 guys. We go to a different course every week, but
you haven't got that lined up
I
yet?
haven't got that one lined up yet. There's a lot of courses I want to play.
Okay. So my week is playing that Edmonton Sports Talk tournament on Tuesday at the ranch. On Wednesday, I am playing at Belvedere in Kevin Carius's charity tournament. That's always a fabulous event out of the Belvedere for the Kevin Carius Classic. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Thursday, I'm playing at Sturgeon Valley in the afternoon.
My wife just played there.
And did she enjoy it? Was it good?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Sean Piercy and I are playing in the PGA match play against Keith Whitecotton and his partner. So I know,
there's a guy who can go deep on you.
My draw in these match plays in the PGA isn't going my way when I keep getting some of the top players in Alberta to play against.
He's a good player.
He's a really, really good player. So we'll see how that goes. But 3 days, I got a big month ahead of me of golf. I just keep looking at my calendar and think, man, I got to work in here too. But yeah, looking forward to all 3 of those rounds this week. And when we're on next Sunday, I don't play at the ranch next Sunday. I'm going on a little golf tournament road trip, so you'll hear about that one next. Well, you'll hear about it next Sunday, Stalker.
All right.
It'll be a lot of fun. Well, on the other side of the break, I'm excited for this one. We're going to be joined by Bryce Halverson. He's associate pro at Carmi in Calgary. He's on the board of PGA of Alberta Assistance Board of Directors, and they've come up with this incredible new inclusivity program. Can't wait for him to share it all with you. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer, proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Get the job done right. Visit accusteel.ca.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club.
With picturesque views over the river valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? And Stalker, what is the question this week, sir?
Hayden Springer shot a 59 in the first round of this week's Rocket Mortgage Classic. What is the all-time PGA scoring record for one round? So we had Hayden Springer shooting a 59 this week, but what is the all-time PGA scoring record?
All right, if you want in on that contest, text in to 780-218-9999 to get in on that trivia contest. And as I said, I'm really excited to have Bryce Halverson join us this morning, PGA of Alberta Assistant Board of Director and Associate Pro at the Carmody Golf Club down in Calgary. Good morning, Bryce. How you doing today?
Good morning, Murray and Curtis. Doing well. How are you guys doing?
Really good.
Doing great. Well, thanks for joining us, Bryce. Before we get into what's going on and why you're on the show today, I just want to send a big commendation for you and congratulations to you and your partner in crime. You used to work together at Valley Ridge, but you and Steven Yanitsky, since you guys got on that assistant board of directors, the things and the programs and everything that you guys have spearheaded has been absolutely phenomenal. You guys are absolute stars, and what we're about to talk about is further testament to exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you guys are big up-and-comers in this industry, and very, very, very proud of both of you guys.
Well, excuse me. Well, thank you so much. Our goal is just getting a little bit more into the community, really trying to allow those maybe other rural areas in the golf community to be involved, and I think that's been our plan all along.
Well, let's get into this new program. Tell us a bit about the new community outreach program the PGA of Alberta Assistance Board has created this summer.
Yeah, we're extremely excited to launch this. This is something that we planned this previous off season, and looking to dive into those grassroots communities and demographics that maybe don't see as much golf instruction. So we decided to do 4 different pillars and try to really specify our instruction to those pillars. So whether it's physical limitations, Indigenous communities, girls in golf, and those involved with L's for autism, our goal is we want to get instruction to those communities and clinics that are specific to them.
What are the 4 core pillars of the program, and where in Alberta will these events be held?
Yeah, so we have a split between Calgary and Edmonton, and instructors that are going to be both in Calgary and Edmonton, which is exciting. We already had a couple girls in golf clinics take place at Rundle up in Edmonton there.
Yeah.
And we're doing a physical limitations clinic on August 23rd at Valley Ridge Golf Club. Really excited. 2 others. One will be L's for Autism at the Glen Eagles Golf Course in Cochrane, Alberta here. And looking to do another one with the Indigenous communities as well.
Why was it important for the PGA of Canada golf professionals to create a program like this in an effort to make golf more inclusive for everybody?
Yeah, I think it's important because we want to get every single demographic involved in the game as much as possible. And from a PGA professional standpoint, I know that for us, we don't necessarily get to instruct those demographics as much as we would probably like to. So we as PGA pros, I think, want to also get better at being able to instruct people with physical limitations or instruct people that maybe have, a cognitive ability that might be a little bit different from ourselves.
Now, golf gets often painted with a brush that it is a sport for the wealthy, but this is changing, and this program that you're running is free.
Yeah, absolutely, Curtis. So we don't want there to be any barriers. We want it to be as easy as possible. We're even looking at ways to introduce transportation for these events so that those that want to attend have the least amount of barriers possible to do so.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Bryce Halverson from the Assistance Board of Directors with the PGA of Alberta. In your career, Bryce, how have you seen participation change in golf?
I think COVID really spiked it, obviously. We saw so many people coming into beginner, intermediates, and obviously junior-based instruction. So that's been great to see for our industry. And I think now it's all about retention and trying to make sure that we're still maintaining marketing and attractiveness to the grassroots portion of the game. So for myself, it's about getting out in the community. I'm actually going to Gull Lake, Alberta later today and helping out with their junior program and just trying to make sure that those rural areas that, the corners of Alberta, let's call it, still get touched with PGA of Canada golf instruction.
What's the ultimate goal with the creation of this program?
Yeah, I mean, I think, Curtis, the ultimate goal is we want to get as many people involved in golf as possible, especially the recreational side of it. Murray just talked about his schedule of playing in tournaments and matches and maybe getting unfavorable matchups. But for us, it's all about getting us into, in front of as many potential golfers as possible. So I think the goal would be to introduce those demographics to the game. And also for us as instructors, selfishly, we want to improve and get better on being able to teach those demographics so that if you have a golfer who's maybe looking to take it a little more seriously and maybe they have a physical limitation or something, being able to have that experience and be able to instruct them.
Yeah. Another key element of this initiative is that it's not just being led by men. Alberta women's professionals are also very involved. Golf professionals are community leaders who have the ability to make a positive impact on the community. So given this, how important is it to have our women professionals take a leadership role in this space as well?
Yeah, it's extremely important. Our Assistance Board of Directors with the PGA of Alberta has 9 members, and we actually have more females on the assistants board than we do males, which is great. So, not that I don't love teaching the female golfer, but a lot of the time female golfers want to be taught by female golf professionals. And so I think it's great having a girls in golf program that is specifically for the female, and they get to do a bunch of fun stuff that's not just golf. They'll do things like painting their nails or movie nights or pizza nights, things like that, so that they can correlate golf with having fun.
Being a golf professional, what role has sport and simply trying a sport had on your life?
Oh, it's everything, Curtis. I think that's the best part about being in the golf industry is it's such a tight-knit community, and most of the golf professionals in Alberta play multiple sports. So golf wasn't my primary sport growing up. It was always hockey, and I tried to get myself involved in as many sports as I could, but having that balance for young people, adolescents doing, individual and team sports, I think is extremely important to have that balance.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Bryce Halverson. Now, Bryce, what does success look like for the assistants board at the end of the summer from this initiative?
Yeah, great question, Murray. I think success for us would be seeing participation numbers that we kind of strive for at the start of the year, where we would love to get 100 plus individuals from these demographics involved in our programming, and being able to get some positive response that they want to continue in golf and retain, maybe taking some golf instruction would be a great start for us. This is year one, so we are trying to start a little bit smaller. And we were lucky enough to partner with Jumpstart to get some funding for this program, which really helps us. So our goal is to start small and be successful at that, and then continue to grow it from there.
Bryce, I know I tooted your horn at the beginning of this, but, I would love to. We're up here in Edmonton. A vast majority of the listeners are from the Edmonton area, so they might not know who you are. But why don't you share a little bit about your journey in the industry and some of the successes you've had and all the awards that you've won? I know you're a humble guy, but I'm giving you the opportunity to brag a little bit here, Bryce, because you deserve it, man.
Well, first off, thank you, Murray. This is not about me, but I appreciate it. It's been an interesting journey in the golf industry for sure. As I previously mentioned, I was more involved in hockey and team sports always growing up, and I enjoyed playing golf, but it wasn't my primary sport by any means. But started working in golf shops throughout high school and post-secondary and really enjoyed it. And after finishing my degree, I was expecting that I would go try and do something in my field of business and supply chain and things like that. But I really enjoyed what I was doing on a daily basis. And I said to myself, if I stop enjoying it, or if I find something that I think I'd enjoy more, then I'll switch over. But that just hasn't happened. I've really enjoyed being in the golf industry and knowing that no 2 days are the same, and being able to work in sport.
Oh, you're way too humble, Bryce. But one last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is your favorite golf experience that you've enjoyed so far?
Oh, it's a tough one. I'm coaching a couple of really talented juniors right now, and I will give them a shout out if that's okay. But I have a couple juniors that are going to be going to post-secondary education in the States. So Tobias Buffum, who's going to be going to Lee University in Tennessee this fall to play at a top-tier Div 2 school, and then Christian Flick, who's going to be going to Washington State University next fall for Div 1 schooling. That's really been rewarding to me, and seeing their developments, especially working with juniors, for longer tenure, 4, 5, 6 years. It's really, really rewarding to see them come through and have success, and kind of like a proud parent, you get to be, seeing the fruits of your labor and their hard work through getting to go get their education taken care of.
Awesome. Well, that's another thing. I didn't know you were a great teacher in that aspect as well. So congratulations on that too. Well, greatly appreciate your time this morning, Bryce. Great job getting this program up and running. It's going to be fantastic. And so best of luck with it the rest of the year and with the rest of your golf season there at Carmody.
Same to you, Murray and Curtis. Thanks so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. And hopefully Edmonton continues to see some good weather. And as we get going here into July and August. So thanks again, you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Bryce. It was Bryce Halverson, PGA of Alberta Assistance Board of Directors and Associate Golf Professional at the Carmody Golf and Country Club. Now, Stalker, trivia.
What was the answer to the question? The question is, who shot, when Hayden Springer shot a 59 in the first round of this week, Rocket Mortgage Classic, who holds the PGA scoring record? The answer is Jim Furyk with a 58 at the Travelers Championship in 2016.
Alrighty, and the winner of the contest is Chelsea Hall. Congratulations to you, Chelsea. I will reach out to you with information on how to collect your prizing as soon as I get back to the ranch once the show is complete here, and that does wrap up. Soccer, we're on the back nine. This is show 11.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to
believe
that it's like halfway through the golf season pretty much. But thanks very much for joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock or myself at Murray McCourt. Next week on the show, we will chat with Rick Young to preview the Open Championship, Kevin Smith to preview the Alberta Men's Mid-Amateur Championship, golf tips with Adam Bruce from Northern Bear, who just won a PGA Alberta event this week, Barry Ellert from the Windmill Group, and we go around YEG and check in with the Legends Golf Club. Have yourself a great week. Going to be hot out there, so get out and play some golf, wear some sunscreen, and be sure to tune in next Sunday morning here on Edmonton Sports Talk at 8 a.m. for the VIP Golf Show. Have a good one.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers provide on-highway and off-road custom trailers for over 25 years, but there's so much more than that. If your heavy haul trailer has issues, take it into AccuSteel. Their full service and frame inspections break down not just what's wrong, but why it's wrong. They take the guessing out of repair work with quality engineered frame repairs that get you back working with a safe and reliable product. Plus, enjoy endless options for retrofits and modifications to your heavy haul trailer of any make and model. Visit accusteel.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens Restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.